What's up, fight fans? This is Kurt DeVille with Counterpunch Boxing News, and I have some new news concerning Alexander Usyk, Tyson the Gypsy King Fury, and Team Usyk. Get this, Usyk's trainer says overcoming Tyson Fury's dirty style may be the toughest job in projected unification clash. Wow. Is Tyson Fury a dirty fighter? Fury has some rough stuff in his arsenal, that's for sure. There is a brilliant short video from the modern martial art up on YouTube that explains Tyson's dirty boxing. Ooh. And now Alexander Usyk's co-trainer Sergey Lupin has said that the toughest obstacle to victory Usyk may face, if or when we hope it happens, he may face Fury in the heavyweight unification showdown, will be coping with Fury's dirty style. Lupin, who spoke with my betting site, said that it would be that fight would be a very cool event. Of course, we all want to see it. Usyk must repeat his win against Anthony Joshua while Fury has to defend his title. He said, we still await full confirmation of his opponent, but this summer, assuming both reigning heavyweight champions have not suffered a loss, let's see the big one. Alexander Usyk is ready for any challenges, especially if he may have the opportunity to combine all the belts in the heavyweight division. Lupin said his advantages over other heavyweight boxers is his ability to box, and it's worth a lot. Boxing is an art, and representatives of different styles arrange cool fights. Fury's style can be very dirty. If Alex copes with Fury's style, or should I say dirty style, then the victory will be his. If this fight is between my fighter and Usyk and Tyson took place, it would really be a confrontation between two guys with boxing IQs that are high bars. Let me counterpunch. And I know certain people will hear this and run with it, okay? But this speaks for itself, okay? I'm not talking about the reaching things or the things people look for in order to hate on Tyson. I'm talking about the obvious things that Tyson does. Tyson is a very physical guy. He does a lot of things that gives him advantages, okay? And I think that will be, strangely enough, a huge asset for Tyson Fury to possibly win. How? Well, Tyson knows, and and a lot of fighters do the same thing Tyson did. Tyson knows how to do certain things. If he can wrap you up, he's quick enough to get those hands out there, right? Especially like if Usyk comes in and decks him with a straight left. Well, Tyson Fury knows, hey, I'm going to hold him. I'm going to hit him. I'm going to lean on him. I'm going to cuff him behind the neck. I'm going to put him in the headlock. I'm going to punch him to the side. I'm going to punch him on the hip. I'm going to do some Bernard Hopkins stuff. You know what I mean? That's Tyson Fury's learned that. We've seen that in the second Wilder fight. To be fair, Wilder was equally filing him. But Tyson Fury, by far, did a lot of rough house tactics. That's what you call it. Okay, and then I think that helped wear Wilder down in those 7 rounds that he was battling the Gypsy King. Okay, calling him an overall dirty fighter, yes, he has tactics to do those type of things, and he will do those with Usyk, and I'm sure of it if that fight happens, because Usyk is going to do something that that makes him feel uncomfortable, and then Tyson Fury's going to he's going to go to the ladder. He's going to go for all that shit. He's going to go for what he knows instinctively, because he knows that, hey, this guy's technical. This guy can box. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to fight in roughhouse tactic this guy and give him something to worry about other than my own boxing ability. He has to worry about me headlocking him, grabbing him, hugging him, holding him, okay, leaning on him, right? Low blowing him, whatever. Wrapping behind the head, especially if he gets off on me and I grab him, I might want to give him a rabbit punch back, But what we should be looking at, we know what could happen. We know what Tyson Fury is capable of doing. But the main person that we should be concerned with is the referee. Okay. The referee is the person that's supposed to be in charge of Tyson Fury not allowing to do that. Especially in a high stake fight like this, you wouldn't want a bunch of rabbit punches to be inflicted on Usyk, and then the referee does this, right? Closes a blind eye to what's going on in that ring. So I think that has a lot to do with how it's refereed, you know, and I think that's major in this situation. But have we seen Tyson do it? Sure, we've seen him do it. But we've seen Ali do it. We've seen Anthony Joshua do it. He does it a lot. He sits there and, he will get you with that. He will cuff your head, because he did that with Alexander Usyk a few times, along with Andy Ruiz. Okay, so he does that with fighters. So a lot of guys have habits where they do certain things instinctively, for an edge or for survival or for defense, because they don't want to get hurt or get hit with a certain punch. So that is something definitely that they are looking out for. Now, I will say this, this is the Lupin is the assistant trainer of Alexander Usyk, so he's in the corner and all this, and you notice he's been doing a lot of interviews. Well, it's good that they have taken time to talk about that, talk about Tyson Fury, because that is a projected fight, but I think that at the end of the day, they should be worried about Anthony Joshua, because they don't know what type of Joshua is going to show up. Hell, if Joshua even knows, you know what I mean? But whoever shows up, they have to be prepared for him. Tyson Fury has his own thing going. So I must make that apparent, because a lot of times if, one thing is to distract your fighter, but it's another thing to distract your trainer that trains the fighter with other opponents that he shouldn't even be mentioning right now. But anyway, you guys tell me what you think about the assistant trainer of Alexander Usyk saying they have to worry more about Tyson Fury's dirty style than anything else. Of course, please subscribe, and you guys been Counterpunch. Peace.